Okay. Stop. Before we start exploring the city, Showman, isn't there something you want to say to me? I've always had unrequited feelings for you, question mark? Yeah, no, nothing in particular. Yeah, nothing in particular. You're not very smart, are you? No, that wasn't my job. Remember what happened in the command room? Yeah, because you slapped me because I had a head injury? I'm not gonna apologize because I had a fucking head injury, woman. Senpai, it's probably about when you dozed off in the command room. Yeah, as a result of a head injury. Thank you. It'll come back to you to if you focus. That's when, you know, exposition! Excuse me, I'm just gonna sit here and read this while munching on my Pocky more. Made it in time, Senpai. Your number is a single digit in the front row. Yes, you see, they compressed the exposition down in the opening sequence so we could actually go kill stuff faster. Now we actually get all of that explanation. Please take any available seat in the front row, right in front of the director. What bad luck. Oh, well. The gacha roll wasn't too terrible, but we didn't actually really wind up with anything anyone too amazing, aside from, well, you know, Siegfried and Elizabeth, but I suppose they'll do for now. Let's cut the chit chat. It's about to start. That's right. That's it. Excuse me as I think really, really hard and concentrate through my concussion to listen to this whiny bitch. Not quite on time, but it looks like everyone's here. Right, ready this. Welcome to the special organization, Chaldea. I am the director. Yeah, whatever. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare talents. By talent, I mean your aptitude for summoning, or spiritrons. Sorry, I saw an S and I thought that, but no, it's moving too damn fast. You see, I have to think through the concussion. I'm sorry. Your aptitude for spiritrons. People with magical circuits capable of becoming masters. It's in my veins. I'm sure you can't even imagine it, but be sure to keep this in mind. You are about to be reborn as cutting-edge mages in an unprecedented fusion of magecraft and science. They didn't explain this in the time squad brochure. Where's my 3 meals a day? Where are my robots? Mash is kinda on the waifu side, but I don't think I'd call her a robot. She's not that trash. That said, although you possess special talents, none of you are special. Gee, thanks. Right, amazing. Really making this worth the headache. Understand that you're all inexperienced rookies standing at the same starting point. Right, yeah, we're all fucking retarded. Yeah, worms, shit, yeah, right, yeah, migraine. In particular, the mages sent from the association seem to be acting like students. Fix that immediately. Chaldea is my domain. Family heritage and personal achievements have no meaning here. Right, unless, you know, aside from your family heritage and your personal achievements, which reign supreme over everyone else. Yeah, I got ya. Amazing double standards, right, okay. Always remember that my orders are absolute. My position is completely different from yours. Yeah, okay, right, I won't allow arguments. You're all mere tools to protect humanity, nothing more. Right, yeah, somebody pass me the fucking Pocky until this bitch stops talking. Good lord. I got a hangover that can crush a tank. Oh, no, don't start all talking too. Didn't I just tell you that I wouldn't allow any arguments? Well, then maybe you shouldn't have been an argumentative bitch. You know, somewhat thinking that, you know, calling everyone shit in the audience was gonna go over well. You there, the one who came late. Do you have a problem with what I just said? Yeah, your voice is really fucking loud, shrill, and annoying. That's my problem. Also, I don't take too kindly to being called shit, even apparently because I have potential. You're really bad at running a show, lady. You should let me get up there. Yawn. Am I seeing this right? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. No, Olga Marie, they are not. I am the showman in the flesh, right in front of your very eyes in this audience. Bored to death with your bullshit. Sleeping while standing. No way. Not in a million years. How am I... If I'm sleeping, then how am I recording all of this information? Is Olga Marie subconsciously embedded into my mind? Is this like listening to a textbook lesson and then sleeping? Is that how you record information like that? I was actually a very good expert, a very, proficient expert in this regard. I slept in class all day fucking long. Everyone yelled at me, but apparently I wound up being smarter than everyone else because I scored really high on tests. Maybe that's why I'm the protagonist now. All right. Everyone back there is bitching and complaining. We're experts who were summoned here because of our skills. We came all this way on your assistance. Absolute obedience? That's ridiculous. You see, that lady's got a point here. What are you gonna say to that, Olga? She's right. You're way overstepping. Bitch has no chill. Fucking tell him. Lineage is the most important asset for a mage. I'd argue with that. How can you brush it off? Because that's getting kind of pretentious. Quiet, no talking. This is why I said you're all still acting like students. Well, actually, they're kind of acting like human beings, not meaning to be, disregarded, demunitized, you know what the fuck word I'm talking about. Made to feel small. I'm only telling you what's going on right now. If you don't like it, leave Chaldea at once. Not that there are any flights to send you home. Though, if you're ready to trek down a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level, that would be commendable. You're a real bitch, Olga, you know that? Very good. Nobody's dropped out. Seriously, don't make me waste my time on such matters. No wonder this place is a shithole. I wish you realized how dire our humanity's situation is now. Look, he is a good example. No argument, no opinion. Good and obedient. Also unconscious. Now then, on topic. Are you listening? Today is current year. Do you remember now, senpai? Yeah, just fucking something about how I'm shit and will never actually live up to anything and she's just superior just because she's her. Yeah, I don't think I really had anything to say to her before or after remembering that. I think she's still just a bitch. Also taking it out on me because I have a head injury. Remembered, you weren't really listening after all, were you? No, I was listening. It's kind of hard to ignore your really fucking annoying voice. Really. Really it is. Honestly, sit yourself down. How could you come to the singularity not knowing the situation or your mission? Head injury? I'm going to have to explain it to you again. Listen up. We at Chaldea. Oh, well, would you look at that? Look at the fucking time here. The monsters are crawling up all over the bridge, and now we gotta murder them. So please keep your exposition to yourself. Thank you. Mash. Forward. Hey, come back here. Listen to what I have to say. No thanks. You've already ruined it. Sure, there's a book somewhere on this shit. It'd probably be more entertaining to read, or at least more inviting. At least a book can't yell at me for not paying attention. Okay, more cute Japanese girl voices. Right, so, now, we've got a bunch of skills here, so let's actually take a moment and analyze the situation. Now, Charisma C, increase all allies attack level 1. You see, that's okay. Also, we still have fast mode on there. I'm gonna have to turn that down. Okay, Garuga Mesh. What's up with you? Oh, Charisma A+. Those do stack. Well, do stack. And it looks like Gilgamesh has a brave chain. So let's just turn that on here. Hold on, Mash. Oh, I can't turn the thing off. It's not here. Well, fuck you too, video game. Okay, now we get to see why Gilgamesh is bullshit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Somebody got lucky and rolled that out of the machine today. That's what happens when you get lucky. That's what you get when you're lucky. Well, obviously, Elizabeth only has one fucking card here. Thanks. Alright, so let's see here. Well, we can have Mash do a Brave Chain, but we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to instantly wipe one of these guys and then send the chain somewhere else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send Gilgamesh out, who has a 100% critical rate. Well, good on you, Gilgamesh, whoring up all those stars. And then, all right, it's a Saber, and Elizabeth is a Lancer, so she's weak against Saber. Once again, I will explain how all the classes work once we actually have the damn thing in front of us. But yes, so there's that. And then Buster. So let's see. Okay, good on you, Garugamesh. And Elizabeth did not, in fact, one-hit the skeleton. God damn it, Elizabeth. Alright, this is our servant bond, but note, that is not levels. That's not how that works. This is for something else entirely. As you see here, Gilgamesh down here is level 21, and Elizabeth is level 1, and Mash is level 1. I will explain how that increases once we actually get out of the fucking tutorial, which will be a little bit. However, that's how our leveling works. Max AP, 21. Max cost, 26. Max friends, 11. Yes! I can now have more friends! I have grown as a person and have the capacity to remember more faces and names. One day I'll be a hit at parties. I'll be a real showman. But yes, we need to level that up in order to increase the max cost available to us in order to field more and more powerful servants. There is several tiers of grinding in this game. However, honestly, it's not that bad. Well, unless you want to actually run your eyeballs out and actually grind something really hard like I did. I ground Altera to level 70 in the first week of this game being out. I may have lost my sanity there, but I did actually get somewhere. But, well, we'll see what happens when we actually, get out of the tutorial. Right? I'll send a friend request to him. He's got a Gilgamesh. Why wouldn't I like him? Phew. Good work. Mash Kraylite. Now I can pick up where I left off. Please, God, no. Resume. You mean there's more, Director? Why, certainly. Showman! Don't tell me you forgot already. Maybe I wasn't conscious through the whole fucking thing? Maybe the information didn't go into my ears? I mean, you were bitching really loudly, but maybe I didn't retain any of it because, head injury? I'm only halfway through. In fact, it's the latter half that's important. Why didn't you just skip to that fucking path then, you fucking dumbass goddamn bitch? Whatever, just get fucking rambling. Good God, fucking. Make yourself remember. Make yourself remember. I might pop a blood vessel here and die, in which case you're gonna lose Mash, in which case you're gonna be fucked too. Yeah, what a piece of work. Now, don't be like that. Director's ramblings can be useful, showman. They've yet to be. Why were you master candidate summoned to Chaldea? This will explain that. Or you could have just told me that in a sentence. Listen up. Today, of all days, we at Chaldea will achieve something that will be written into history. Well, in history. The science of learning, the invention of religion, the acquisition of navigation, the focus of communication, the voyage into space. Our legacy will be on par with the pioneers of the stars. No, it will surpass them. That's big talk, Olga. Rather than expanding civilization, we will be the hands of God protecting it. Wow, that's, don't think God likes it when humans say those kinds of things. I'm pretty sure nothing bad will oh wait, yes it did. Stabilizing human history, we will transform the future into a solid resolution. This is the point where they explain that we're fucking Time Squad. The principles of mankind, in other words, to ensure the continuation of humanity. Protecting the past to ensure our future. Time Squad! That is Chaldea's and now your only and absolute purpose. You know, I was kind of being happy. You know, one of my, my purpose and goals in life was to be happy, but then again, I'm just a millennial. What the fuck do I know? Chaldea has achieved many results to date. The development of observation, cyber Damon Laplace. Yes, the big words that sound really cool. The global environmental model Chaldea, completion of the near future observation lens Shiva. The heroic spirit summoning system Fate, and the launch of the Spiritron calculation engine Trismig, whatever the fuck that is. With these technologies, we at Chaldea will have observed humanity's progress progress 100 years into the future. Oh, where did I get over from? Sorry. 100 years into the future. We do not predict the future, but observe it. Like many who observed celestial bodies, Chaldea has been observing the future. Basically, what they did here is they recreated the Earth and all of human civilization in a reduced ant farm, and they look at it, and it tells them what's gonna happen. Because if it's the same thing, it should be accurate if they expand the time scale a little bit farther. It's actually quite a novel thing, really. This kinda, despite any sort of anime pomp and circumstances, it's actually a fairly decent setup. They have a big globe, and it tells them bad shit's going to happen. Whatever it is, whatever it sees, our job has been to ensure that humanity will survive 100 years into the future. That's a pretty good breath. Look up. That is Chaldea's proudest achievement. Created with advanced magical theories, the global environmental model are Chaldea's. Plants have been defined as beings with souls. We copied them into this miniature Earth. See, they made an ant farm. Because of the difference in scale, we aren't able to read each single human mind. Because that's kind of unimportant anyway. Because why the fuck would we care about what individual humans are thinking? We're wizards with no sense of right or wrong. But wherever is on the surface, the city lights that can be seen on land can be observed through Shiva. Currently, it's been set to reflect the Earth 100 years from now. Chaldea's may very well be the future of Earth itself. Shouldn't it be the future of Earth? Not may. I mean, it's a predictor model, but still, shouldn't that be the Earth? Isn't that the whole point? As long as the light of civilization shines within Chaldea's, we can guarantee humans will exist a century further. As long as there's light, people will live in cities. That punctuation's kind of odd, but whatever. People will live in cities and serve as proof of civilization's survival. What's going on in the cities? We have no fucking idea. But, Left, could you normalize Shiva's polarization angle? Now everything's dead. This is the current state. This is the current state. Starting 6 months ago, Chaldea has changed to color and it's become difficult to observe the future. Everyone seems dead. Well, that can't possibly be. We're all perfectly fine. Everything was perfectly fine, just a moment ago. Why are we looking at a model of the moon? Our planet's not dead. The light of civilization, our beacon till now, has become largely unobservable to us. The right response. Good to see you've got some sense. Yes! Everyone in the audience has put it together that because this has gone horribly wrong, humanity will die sometime in the next 100 years. Well, within the next 100 years. I'm sorry, miss. The lack of light means that civilization has become extinct. We're all dead. Maybe it was fidget spinners. Maybe that's what did it in. This one's considered highly classified, but you have the right to know. Oh, we have rights now. She says we can have rights now. Our observations indicate that the light of humanity is only visible up until the year 2018. Well, that's next year. In other words, we observe no we observe no proof that humanity will become extinct in that year. Next year, 2018, the world will end. You heard it here first, folks. Obviously, this future is not possible. It cannot happen. And physically speaking, is impossible. Now, I'm pretty sure everything could go horribly wrong and we wouldn't really be able to do anything about it, but that's why we're here to fix that, right? Right? Alright, there's neither... Wait a minute, let me get the exposition here. There's neither an economic collapse nor sudden seismic event. We can't explain how humanity would suddenly just disappear. Was it an asteroid? Would everyone dies horribly? Maybe maybe it was a gamma ray burst. Everybody was just cooked alive on the surface. Something like that? Maybe that'd explain all the fire back there, but then again, this is in the past. We don't know that yet. Over the past 6 months, we've found the cause of this strange phenomenon, the disappearance of the future. The future has disappeared. If the reason is not in the present, then it is in the past. Using Laplace and the whatever. We've reviewed all data for the past 2,000 years. We tried to find something that didn't exist in history or was on Earth until this point in time. As a result, we finally found something new. It's this. You didn't show us anything. Spatial Singularity F, a city in the Japanese countryside in 2004. We discovered an unobservable zone that did not exist in history up until the year... up to the year 2017. So it was Japan's fault. That's what you're telling me. Japan's the reason everyone's dead. Chaldea has hypothesized that this is the cause for humanity's extinction. We proposed a ray shift experiment to the UN and received approval of the UN. They get clearance from the UN. Oh, right. The ray shift process transforms a human into spiritron, sending them into the past and allowing them to alter it. Right. Yes. Because we're not CERN. We actually have to get UN approval before we fuck with everything. Simply put, it's time travel, but not everyone can do it. Only people with exceptional magical circuits and the ability to become masters can be transformed, which is why we are here. Now, I'm sure that cleared things up. Your task is the investigation of Singularity F. You'll travel 14 years into the past, find Singularity F, and destroy it. We're now entering unknown territory. There's no telling what you might find out there. But you've been selected from you've been selected from among people all over the world. You can do this, and we have high expectations for you. Oh, you see, now she smashed us down on the floor. Now she's bringing us back up and believing in ourselves. Oh, okay. I see how this woman works. The higher-ups want to know the cause of this immediately. We do not have time to waste. We'll be performing the first ray shift experiment in an hour. I'm sure you've all had enough training. I only had 180 seconds worth of training. And a head injury. I will save the world! For the first experiment, we'll send a team, the top 8 scorers, to Singularity F. I haven't told the later groups, but they're master candidates who have been chosen from Chaldea. A team has been active for a month now. You can call them trained warriors. A team will go on ahead and establish a base camp at Singularity F, guaranteeing your safety. Teams B and below will monitor their situation and prepare for the next experiment. Let's register your information with the Klein coffins, the arcs, that will send you to the past as spiritrons. There's one for each person, and there are no spares. Be very careful with them. Teams B through D will be on standby in case of trouble with Team A. I told you what you have to do. Well, we were talking about it. You know, we compute things. We're human beings, not, you know, soulless warriors bent on, you know, destruction, or rather, saving mankind. I mean, shit, son, they gave Master Chief character. He can talk about some stuff sometimes. You're brought here as potential masters. As a potential master. You're practically a soldier now. Does it state that on the form there? Does the UN give me... Am I registered as a combatant via the UN? Am I a private military contractor? You will obey orders and be ready to fight. Do not make me repeat myself. Good God, do not make her repeat herself. Or do you have more questions? Hey, you, the one that was late. You look confused. I'll give you a chance to ask one more question. When do you stop fucking talking is my question. Is time travel possible? Does the word singularity mean nothing to you? No, please explain how you're using that fucking word, because everyone likes to use that word in different things. When I think singularity, I think Space Station 13. Oh, hail Lord Singlo! For Carconia! The singularity we found doesn't exist in any of our observation records. It's like a hole that just appeared out of nowhere. The hole itself is cut from the proper temporal axis. The 2004 singularity exists as a part of... The 2004 singularity exists as exists apart from the past and future. There's no need to connect it to our present. Okay. It's more stable than regular time travel, and whatever happens in the timeline, whatever happens, the timeline can still repair itself. Singularity F is like a tiny stain on the dress that is human history. Oh no. It ruins beauty just by its presence. Your job is to extract it. Anybody got like, I don't know, like a Tide magic, you know, magic pen, or maybe a Mr. Clean magic eraser? Maybe we can get that out of there. You know, put some club soda on it, just kind of, you know, and then stick it in the washing machine. We'll save it, right? Right. That's what will return humanity to its proper observed course of history. What is the association? What is the association thinking? Sending me someone who doesn't know the basic space-time theory. Don't you know anything about science? I told him this plan was a grand order. The highest possible duty in the world of magecraft. Well, that is a shame. You know what else is a tragedy? I'm also out of pocket. Well, shit. This is just a terrible situation we're gonna have to fight our ways out of. We're gonna have to fight our way out of this. Well, it doesn't matter. What team are you with? Show me your ID. What? You're in the wrong spot. A civilian with no combat training or experience? Well, combat or no combat or training experience? Chaldea is much too important to be wasting valuable slots on people like you. I was selected. Left letter! I'm right here, Director. Why yelling? Is there a problem? There's problems everywhere. Get this amateur out of my sight. Oh, so that's it. Director, he's chosen, he is a chosen master candidate. Sure, they lack experience, but it's inappropriate to be that rude. Having an inexperienced amateur here is a problem. What if something happens to my Chaldeas? Well, that's what I'm kind of here to stop. If you'd give me a, fucking 5 minutes to actually, learn how to do my goddamn job. I'm sorry I didn't come pressed and clean out of the box ready to wipe your own ass. Jesus Christ. Let Romani handle this. At least get some basic training in. I don't think she likes you. Alright, orders are orders. May I show showmen to their room? Their room? Alright, understood. I just need to take Senpai to their room, right? Yes, thanks. I'm busy with the race experiment and can't. Don't worry, this experiment will be over in 2 hours. I'll drop by your room then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. No need to thank me. You're really lucky after all. You see, he's thanking us because we're going to survive. No spoilers. Come this way, I'll show you to your room. Hold on, where's the slap? What happened? Where's the slap? Someone was supposed to slap. Wait, I don't remember a slap. Wait, did time distort there? Wait, what's going on? And that's how you were removed from the command room, remember? I see. You look quiet, but you've got some nerve, don't you? Anyway, do you finally remember how much of a mess you made at that critical moment? By doing what? Listening to an orientation? At being someone who was new and the reason why you were giving the orientation to begin with? This is like slapping a player for showing up for the tutorial that you forced him to play. People in this world. Director Murray, I think that's going a little too far. Like Aladis, thanks to the time I wasted on your question, I didn't have time to change. Oh, what a fucking shame that was. Did you have a cat suit all set out for you? You weren't planning to dive, so I'm not sure you needed your suit. I did. I most certainly did. I had a special mystic code made for this mission. Jeez, I didn't even get to wear it once. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, you understand your responsibilities and duties as a master candidate now, right? Yeah. Like I said, Time Squad. Protecting the past to ensure our future. Pretty easy. If the past fucks up, then the future is doomed. So stop the past from fucking up. We go in there and we stop the past from slapping itself upside the head because it's bored with itself or some shit. Very well, Showman. I'm ordering you to be my bodyguard. Work hard. Okay. Are you trying to be someone you're not? This is who I am. I was just in a hurry back there. Once we get back to Chaldea, you're in for it. Yes, ma'am. Good to see you two getting along. Let's move before more enemies show up. Now you see, this is where you can actually exploit your situation and be a smarmy asshole because we're the only ones left alive, and she has to put up with us. Basically, well, in short, she can't get rid of us. So this is where we get our nice quips in.